Family's number one 96.5, and it is an absolute pleasure to speak with this lady. The parenting strategist, Lillian Reiki, is on the line. Good morning and Happy New Year to you, Lillian.
Good morning, Ruby, and Happy New Year to everybody at 96.5. Thank you.
That is fine. Look, I want to get straight into it this morning because I think this particular topic is very important, and it's something that we all need to heed, and that is the fact that we need to work towards cooperation with our kids and not control. A little like dealing with people our own age, and we tend to not do that.
Absolutely, and it's exactly the same, Ruby. As parents and myself as a teacher as well, we talk about the word control a lot. Like we hear parents and educators say, "Oh, I can't control the kids," or "the kids are out of control." And what we really need to do in these situations, as you say, as adults, we don't like to be controlled, and kids are just the same. So if you look at the two words cooperation and control, it's quite interesting when you look at the definitions. So when you look at the definition of the word cooperation, it's having the child operate in the same direction you are in,
yes,
and it involves working together in harmony, side by side, for a common purpose or benefit. But then when we look at the word control, it means to cause a motion by force or to exercise restraint or direction over the child or to dominate and command.
Ooh.
And it's interesting because we worked with a gentleman when Caleb was, our son was a young teenager, and he taught us a lot about the definitions of words when you really think about what words mean. So when we use that word control, it is actually quite a negative word and also a negative thing that we do with our children. And, you think about it as an adult when somebody has tried to gain, control over you, whether it was a teacher or a parent or, a friend or a spouse or a work colleague. It's never a pleasant experience. And what you want to do when somebody tries to control you is the opposite.
That's right. You want to rebel.
Yeah.
You want to rebel. So how do we do this, Lillian? I mean, I would like to say from my position that I think I have a pretty good cooperation, that I have good cooperation with my kids. So I guess I want you to tell me about how we can get this. For people that maybe haven't got it, how do we get this?
Good question, really good question. Look, I think first of all, children, no matter how young they are, have opinions and they have thoughts and they have ideas. And often as parents, we kind of go, well, it's my way or the highway, and we don't listen to our children. So I think we really should listen to their thoughts, their ideas and their opinions, and to actually, give them some credit for having those thoughts and ideas. And even perhaps if we don't necessarily agree with them, just do a bit of compromising and give the kids, a lot of positive when we can, when they do make, have good ideas and good thoughts and make good suggestions. Because, as parents, we tend to do a lot of nagging about, trying to do it our way. And kids, I think kids just really get their backs up when we do that nagging and that yelling and that shouting and trying to gain control. So if we can actually show the kids, hey, we're on your side, we're willing to listen, we're willing to, to have a look at what your ideas and thoughts are, and let's sit down between us and perhaps, even if we were at opposite ends of the spectrum in our thoughts and ideas, let's have a look at how we can, another C word, compromise and come in, and find a middle ground so that the kids are going to go, hey, look, maybe mum and dad, they're not getting it exactly the way I'm looking at it, but at least they're listening and they're coming into the middle ground there. So there is some cooperation, because what we need to remember, Ruby, is to get cooperation from our kids, we need to also give, and show cooperation as well. I call it the law of mutual,
It's amazing, Lillian, just how these things can work. And if you would like more information from our parenting strategist, Lillian Reiki, all you have to do is go to theparentingstrategist.com.au, and Lillian will join us again next Wednesday. Thanks, love. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you next week. And coming up soon, we're going to give you a chance to win a barbecue pack for Australia Day. So stay listening to Family's number one, 96.5.